Guys, welcome back to another video. Let's get straight into it. Bitcoin has really put some fear into some of us over the weekend, over the last few days, and going all the way down to here, $104,000 per Bitcoin. Obviously not good at all, and many people have thought it's going to be the bear market. Well, is it going to be the bear market? Let's see. I think we are still having potentially one last go chip higher to potentially 135 before we then will go in a bear market. But we are, as we saw right now, in the last stage of the bull market. It is a very critical time right now, and we could go down any moment. Now, looking here at Bitcoin on the daily, if we actually, on the daily, we can here see that we always let's focus on the white lines. We had this major support line, which we broke down from, and now we're retesting from the bottom. So it's a critical point right now, and it's very important for us to go above the support line and retest Bitcoin back from the top of the support line. And that is right now the critical point. Now, if we zoom out a bit to the weekly, this is the yellow line. If you look at that, this is basically the whole cycle, right? The cycle started in beginning of 2023. And until now, we've been going up pretty much. And the yellow line just shows us that we are still in this uptrend. And as long as we are in this uptrend, which is basically capturing the whole bull market, in my opinion, we are still in a bull market. And the moment we break below this line, which has always been major support for us throughout the entire bull market, and is also looking like it's acting as support right now, only the moment that we break below there is when I think we're gonna go into a bear market. So right now, most importantly, we have to get back into this white support line, right? Back above, around about here, around 112,000, and then continue higher from there. Now also, let's look at Bitcoin here on the weekly. We can see that we have also this major support and resistance line, which we've flipped here to the bullish side, and now we're retesting again. And yes, we have gone below, but we've never closed a candle below, right? We've actually closed below, like we went below the price, but the closing price here of the candle was always above the line, and this is also bullish. So it does not look like, in my opinion, we are gonna go down just yet. If we go a bit lower from here and we have a daily close below, of course, we have a close below this line, then I think we might go lower. But as it looks right now, I think we still have some upward potential. Looking at the shorter time frame, so we're at the 4 hourly right now, there is a CME gap that formed this weekend, and the CME gap is just about here. It's around about 107,500, 107,600. So I would not be surprised if we go slightly down to 107,500 and then continue going higher. And also the CME gap, which we had from the weekend before, obviously got filled around 111, and we're filling it now again. So that's Bitcoin on the shorter time frame. Looking at the liquidity, we can see that we have almost no liquidity at the bottom side and most of the liquidity on the top side. We see some liquidity here around 114,000, and then a lot around 116,500 to 117,000. As we know, liquidity is where positions get liquidated, and at these prices usually get hit as the liquidations occur. And what does this level align with? Well, 116,500, 117,000. It actually aligns quite well. If I zoom in here, it aligns quite well. 1 second, guys, let me go to this chart. If I zoom in here, 116,500 aligns quite well with our price here, right? With our height here. If I go to the daily, it might be easier to see. Exactly. So this level that we can see, it's around about here, 116,500 to 117,000. So filling the liquidity will bring us to the top around here. That's what I wanted to show you guys. And now finally looking at Ethereum. Well, first of all, on the major time frame, Ethereum is looking very bullish. We broke out of this major descending wedge of this major wedge, and we broke out on the top side, and now we are on the top. We're forming this bull flag pattern as well, right? Looking at it on the shorter time frame, I can see that we are potentially forming a double bottom, right? The double bottom is here and here, and the moment we confirm it is the moment we break above the high, which is around about $4,300. So in my opinion, Ethereum is looking bullish. Bitcoin had a small dip the last few days, but I think it will continue going higher as well. We are gonna see a proper altcoin season, and we're gonna have a nice last final push up before going down. I would have been very surprised if this would have been the end, and hope you guys are still on the boat. Finally, see you guys next time. Bye.